Alright, today's video is going to be super quick. I was just going to show you how you embroider your nose on a plushie. So here's a cat and then here's a dog. They're both super simple. I'll show you how in just a minute. But the number one tip is to go make it horizontal. And then that less is more. Just stitch it across horizontally if you're new. And once you get the hang of that, you can add more details and stuff like that. So let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so we threaded the needle, that's it. And then somewhere at the bottom, not anywhere here because you don't want too many extra holes in the face, so like here at the bottom where it won't be noticeable, we'll stick our needle in. But before we do that, we're going to count the stitches in between the face. So this one has about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stitches. So I think, so there's 2, 4, 6. So the center 2 is where we're going to put like our tiniest little cat nose. This is a really easy, simple one. So we have our needle in at the bottom. And then we'll just pull our needle through one of those stitches. And as we're pulling it, I hold tight one end and then pull the other end through. And then we want to leave this end hanging down. And since this cat plushie we're making, the nose was kind of soft and subtle, like a cute button nose. So we're just going to go, not one stitch, but the next stitch over. And then we're going to put the needle, so we stick the needle in there, but we're going to pull it through that same stitch where our thread is, or our, you can use embroidery thread, or where our yarn scrap is sticking out of. Alright, and if it's a little bit too thin, what I like to do is I just pull the yarn and kind of puff it up a little bit. There, isn't that adorable? That cute little subtle button nose. And then to make sure it's going to stay put, I just kind of tie that in a knot and then just tuck it in. I find it's hard to tuck it in with the needles. I usually grab a little pair of scissors like this and then I tuck it in. Or some people, so you could tuck it in like that, or some they like cut it pretty short and then they tuck in the rest. And then just kind of puff it back up with your hands. And here, isn't that so cute? But if you feel like yours needs more stuffing, then I usually tuck in all of the yarn tails. So there, isn't that the cutest nose? So cute and so simple. Alright, and then for a dog, it's kind of the same thing. It kind of looks like a mouse right now, but anyways, this is a dog. I already put in the safety eyes. It's so fluffy. It's kind of hard to see, but what I do, same thing, is I stick the needle in like the bottom area. That way, in case the ends end up sticking out, or if it makes a hole, you won't see it. And then I pull it out through the area where I want to start embroidering. And I stick the needle in the other end of where I want the nose to be embroidered. And then just repeat that a few times. And then there, I feel like it kind of looks like a puppy dog now. Yeah, I think I did that about 3 times, so I'll do it one more. But same thing, stick the needle back in where we first threaded it through our plushie, put it right back in that same loop, and then tie it in a knot just so it doesn't come undone in case like a children is like playing with it too roughly or anything. Like, I know these aren't toys, they're more for like novelty and just for fun. If they are toys, do not use a safety eye. If they'll be around children, do not use safety eyes. But just in case, it's always nice to tie it in a knot just in case. Alright, so it's pretty much the same thing for a puppy dog as well. It's all about finding the right placement, and then remember that less is more with your plushies. Sometimes if you try to do it like a triangle shape, if you're new, that can be kind of complicated. So yeah, just remember just to kind of keep it simple and less is more. And then let's go ahead and finish this plushie. Alright, so here's our finished puppy dog. So he's got his safety eyes, a little embroidered nose, tail, and everything. So that's why I recommend just keeping the noses really simple, especially when you're new. Just keep that nose really simple. And here's both of them together. All it takes is maybe one or two, a few stitches to really bring those plushies to life. So thanks again for watching, and make sure you like and subscribe. Comment below how you like to fix up your plushies. Do you embroider them, or do you just use the plastic safety nose? Let me know. Do you use felt? Comment below. I'd love to hear it. Thank you all again for watching. Bye.